Hello and welcome to the GCCCU Teaching Portfolio program website. This is a short orientation to how this website is organized. Here we are on the main page. This is the Start Here page. This gives you an overview of the Teaching Portfolio program. It gives you the list of the campus contacts that you will need to have someone be helping you through this progress. And then the program overview with all of the different forms that you'll be using, and then the next steps. Essentially what you'll do is you'll contact your campus contact, then you'll run through this program, completing the materials, you'll do a professional development opportunity, and then finish with a capstone reflection. All of this is actually pretty entertaining. So that's the start here. The game plan is where most of the modules are located. So we have a suggested progress at the beginning, and then just as an example, we'll enter this module, Knowledge of the Institution, which is the first set of tasks you need to do. And it runs through a general introduction, and then you'll use this little arrow here, or you can click on any of the items in the table of contents to progress through this learning module. So we'll use this arrow over here right now, and when we come to page 2, this gives you the worksheet that you're going to fill out and some of the questions you'll be working with. And then after each section where it gives you the worksheet, it takes you to a place where you can upload that worksheet. So you would just click on Browse My Computer, find the place where you saved the Word document, and then you could put any comments that you want here, but it's not necessary, and then click on Submit. And that will put your work into the system, and the person, your campus contact, will be able to see it and give you commentary on that. And so then you would just continue on these arrows, and that's okay because I wasn't submitting anything. This talks about the next exercise. It gives you the worksheet. You go on to submitting the worksheet, and I think that's okay. And then it explains the next worksheet, and then it gives you a place to submit that worksheet. And these can be done, at any time that you want to. There isn't a set time for this. And then at the end, you need to go to your final reflection. So you would either go to the blog area, or you could click here, and that would take you to the blog itself. And to do your final reflection on knowing your institution, you would just click on Create Blog Entry, and then you could give it a title. It could be your name, it could be your thoughts. Here's where you'll type your reflection, and then you'll click on Post Entry, and that will be your final reflection. When we go back to the game plan, you will find that each of the different modules works the same way. So here you have the introduction with the worksheet that you need to do. Submit the worksheet, worksheet, submit, worksheet, submit, and then your final reflection. And that's the general way that all of the modules are organized. In the tutorials and resources, this is where you can find specific tutorials on how to post on a blog or how to submit your work. The facilitator information would be for someone you could contact immediately if there's a difficulty with the site. The milestones indicate where and at what point you have made it through your progress, and when this will show up in earned achievements when you've completed the assessment module, completed the instructional strategies, for example. So these are just ways to keep track of how far through the process that you've gone. If you want to make sure that you've been able to submit something and it made it through, you can click on My Progress, and that will take you to the place where all your submissions appear. This button here will take you to General Blackboard Help. So if you have any difficulties with the website, or if you are not sure what you need to do, click on Contact your campus contact, or you can go to facilitator information, and people who can help you right away are listed there.